Right, hello, welcome to this Urban Tango Nights recap video for our Tango in a Day course here in Cardiff on the 13th of June 2026. So this Tango in a Day had 3 workshops. In the first one we started off with Tango posture, so leaning forward and flexing the knees, and talked about the Tango embrace either being close or open with space between the chest or contact in the chest area. Left hand for the leader, coming to the side, follower's right hand resting on top. Leader's looking over the follower's left shoulder. The leader's right hand coming under the follower's left arm, resting around as far as is comfortable, and in an open embrace it drifts from side to side. For the follower's right arm, it's coming around the back of the leader, again, it's free to drift and will come around as far as is comfortable. Once we're in the embrace, we can go to a gap balanceo by rocking from side to side, and then this defines the free leg, which is led by the leader's chest. If my chest goes forward, the leg goes back. So if I move my chest forward, that leg is being invited to step back. I can then step into that space and go for a walk. We can change the size of our walk, do bigger steps, smaller steps, quicker steps, slower steps. We can come to pauses, we can do side steps, we can do rock steps, and we can go into the outside system walking by stepping to the left, twisting the chest towards the right, walking outside the follower, and when we want to come back in line, taking that side step to the right, come back together. We also looked at some some Boleo combinations in this workshop. So we took a side step to the left, twist the chest to the left, which pivots the follower backwards, and bring my right shoulder around my follower, and then if I rebound my chest back, it will get this whipping motion. So we talked about the free leg, how the knee is loose, we're trying to get in behind the other knee, and the foot is coming up while the rest of the body remains still. If I bring my chest around to the right and around in front, it will cause the follower's leg to sweep up into this castrugada below, and we can alternate between forward and back. If I step behind my follower when she's in this front Boleo and twist my chest to the left, that foot will come around into a pianassa, and then we can go back into our back Boleos from there. In workshop 2 we looked at forward ochos. So from a side step, if I open up my chest by twisting it to the left, making sure there's space with my left shoulder, my follower will step through. She's arching her foot and chest towards the leader, which builds up the torsion in her back, so when she steps onto it, she can pivot. And I can then twist my chest to the right and lead these ochos. I can then side step with her to change the size of these ochos, making them small or making them large. And I can also edge forward, which will overturn them or underturn them by stepping back with my side step. If we change the height, so when I step to the left, if I sink down and bring my foot slightly forward, the follower should come down as well, which means that when she pivots now, the foot will sweep on the floor in a planeo until it comes in contact with the leader's leg. And then if the leader comes up to height, we will get a leg wrap. Again, this leg is nice and soft, so she's not clamping on and she's not trying to swing the leg into this position. It comes from the fact that it's skimming on the floor and there is a block. If I twist my chest to the right, that will unhook her, and if I step forward slightly, it will knock her leg up into that castrugada Boleo. Or if I put her into this position and step over and then scoop my leg backwards and step to the side, I can lead a back Boleo from workshop 1 and go into these patterns. A variation on the leg wrap, or the sweep, which was before the leg wrap, which is called a planeo. If I transfer her weight down and I walk backwards around her, that leg will sweep around in a planeo position. Again, as I come up to height, those legs will come together, ready to walk out. Or I put my leg back in and get the planeo. Was that everything we did in workshop 2? I think that was everything we did in workshop 2. We also, in workshop 2, had a conversation about the different timings of tango music. So we looked at tango and valse, because Milonga was covered in workshop 3. We also talked about tango etiquette, so the history of Milongas, where the ideas of cortinas, tandas, and the structure came from, as well as things like the cabeceo and miradas as well. In the final workshop, we looked at Milonga. This is a watch our video from the other week and what that. But we start off with a box, so back step on the right, side step to the left, 2 steps forward on the outside, bring the feet back together with a side step from the right. We talked about the Lisa rhythms and the transfer rhythms, so changing the speeds for a whole box or within a box. We looked at adding extra side steps and the importance of transferring the weight, so we can do the side step of either, or extra side steps of either side steps. We can also make the side steps rotate, as well as adding in rock steps. So from the outside walk, we can rock our weight forward or backwards. We can make it go sideways around the room. We can change the height. We can make it go circular. And as I say, we can do this off either forward step. Similar to a rock step, we got the traspy step from the side step where we go to transfer the weight and we fake it and bring it back. So we've got our traspy steps on either side. And then we looked at modifying the box as well. So we can grapevine it, so going back, side, forward, so this is the first 3 steps, and then going straight to the side, and then we restart again with that back, side, forward, side, and we can grapevine down the room. Or what happens if we cut out the first 2 steps and we go straight into the outside system of walking? This will now progress forwards. So we can dance Milonga into line of dance either sideways or forwards. And finally, we just discussed that you can take moves like your Ocho and apply them to Milonga by making them a little bit smaller and playing around with the rhythmical timings. So I think that covers everything we did in today's Tango in a Day course.